covering every county. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Good afternoon, I'm Mallory Brooks. We begin with developing news this afternoon. A female police officer in Shreveport, Louisiana has died after being shot multiple times last night. Within the last hour, police held a press conference and said Officer Shatari Payne died shortly after being taken to the hospital. Now, police originally responded to a shots fired call and found Officer Payne, who was in uniform. We are told she was on her way into work for the evening when she was shot.
Every life is precious, and the taking of any human life is unacceptable. But when a servant who has taken an oath and committed their life to protecting others is violently taken from us, we all collectively feel the pain of that loss.
Officer Payne had only been on the job since July of 2018. Shreveport police did not release suspect information, but said that should be coming very shortly. The chief promised to find the person or people responsible. And a small town community riveted by a triple arson. 3 homes in Chidester destroyed, and a man is in custody accused of setting them on fire. Members of the community say the arson suspect lived in the White House just next door to the 2 houses he's accused of setting fire. The 3rd home was across the street and belonged to an officer with the El Dorado Police Department. The White Oak Lake community is a small community seated next to the river. Many of those residents who live there are retired, and others use homes as weekend getaways.
At this point, we don't know why. I think the neighbor across the street thought they were pretty good friends.
Knowing what set him off, you know, I guess you just need to watch your neighbors and be concerned.
Shane Edwards Suttle charged with the arson. The investigation is still ongoing by the Ouachita County Sheriff's Department. And a decision of whether or not to build a memorial to honor the victims of the duck boat tragedy has been postponed in Branson, Missouri. The Board of Aldermen elected to put off a vote until no later than 2020. The topic was first postponed last September. One group wants to donate a memorial at a park, but some in the community aren't sure whether a memorial would be good for moving past the tragedy. 17 people were killed in the accident. The council will be taking comments on the matter for the rest of the year. The Arkansas Medical Marijuana Commission approves the state's nearly 200 dispensary scores. It will officially award the licenses to the top 32 sellers by the end of the month. Jesse Tenor breaks down that process.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye. Aye.
So we have, thank you.
The Arkansas Medical Marijuana Commission unanimously approved the scores for the state's nearly 200 dispensary applications Wednesday. In 2 weeks, the commission will officially award the licenses to the top 4 applicants in 8 different zones. This clears the way for the health department to issue ID cards to patients in mid-February, so they can go to Oklahoma and get a temporary license to buy the product. It seems everything is on track, but one unsuccessful applicant could derail it all.
Believe me, we've been waiting a long time. We do not want any more delays, but this needs to be done right and safely.
New Leaf Cannabis Company applied in zones 1 and 2, hoping for a license in Eureka Springs or Harrison, but didn't get either. The company claims it found some of the consultants gave the same score in certain sections on most of the applications.
Wouldn't you want the safest applicants and the applicants with the best experience? This just means that they got overwhelmed and they started copying their scores down.
The company filed a letter of protest Wednesday. When asked if the complaints could turn into a lawsuit,
they very well could, yes.
However, the group hired to score the applications told the commission it did quality assurance on them and did not find any skewed results. The commission agreed.
I've probably been the most vocal critic of the process, but at the same time, I think they've done a good job.
And that was Jesse Tenor reporting. Cultivators have told the commission they should have the product ready starting in April. If you drive through Independence County, you can't miss the red flags now warning drivers of a slower speed. The city of Southside asked the Arkansas Department of Transportation to do a traffic study. The state then made the decision to lower the speed limit from 55 to 45 miles per hour. According to the mayor, the stretch of highway that runs through the middle of town can be dangerous. He has witnessed bad wrecks himself.
If we weren't getting requests, if I had a person saying some really bad accidents, then this wouldn't have come up.
Bowman says not everyone is happy about the slower speed. He hopes this will keep drivers more alert. A Little Rock family experienced a travel nightmare after a family member required emergency surgery while on a cruise ship in Mexico. Their journey to get help has included the Mexican Coast Guard, 3 hospitals, and even calls to U.S. congressmen. Rebecca Jeffrey spoke exclusively to the family.
Boarding a Carnival cruise to New Orleans Saturday, the only thing on Chase Kaler's mind.
A nice, relaxing, normal Mexican vacation.
But a day and a half in, his boat got rocked.
I woke up in the middle of the night with those sharp pains.
The ship doctor said he had acute appendicitis that would require surgery. This picture of Chase, his sister, and mom Janie was taken just hours before the Mexican Coast Guard evacuated Chase from their cruise ship for emergency care at a private, for-profit hospital in Cancun. It cost $6,000 to be admitted and $25,000 cash for surgery.
We didn't have the $25,000. They stopped all of Chase's treatment. They unhooked his IV. They gave him no more medicine.
They were kicked out and sent to the general hospital.
It was the scariest, most horrific scene out of a horror movie.
They described chaos, armed guards, and open wounds, but also where they found hope.
I stopped just a random paramedic in the hallway and asked for help.
I personally believe it was kind of a miracle God sent when we were able to get in touch with the paramedics.
He put them in his ambulance and rushed them to another private hospital for free, where in an hour, Chase was undergoing surgery.
As you can see, he's doing really well.
He's grateful to be recovering and working to regain his strength to now get home to Arkansas.
A big thanks to everybody for prayers and support.
And the family has received help from Congressman French Hill's office to get an emergency passport so they can get home. They are expected to be home this weekend. Now, Janie says after this experience, she advises everyone to bring a passport, even if the cruise doesn't require it, and also to buy travel insurance. President Trump signed a bill against human trafficking in the Oval Office Wednesday. The Trafficking Victims Protection Reauthorization Act tightens criteria to make sure countries are working to eliminate the crime. That legislation joins 3 other recent bills signed by the president on the issue, which allocates millions of dollars to fight sex trafficking and resources for survivors. And here's a look at the day ahead. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo heads to Bahrain for day 3 of his Middle East tour. The secretary will be meeting with leaders in hopes of expanding their partnership. And the Venezuelan president is sworn in for his 2nd term. His swearing-in ceremony is expected to face protest, with many Venezuelan citizens and foreign governments describing his victory as a sham. And taking a look back at today in 1946, the United Nations General Assembly meeting for the very first time. The first UN meeting took place in London's Central Hall before permanently moving to the headquarters to New York City in 1952.